Yo, Vince McMahon is bringing back the XFL, and I'm excited for two reasons. First reason, he won't be in control of the WWE anymore. I mean, this man has single-handedly built up and tore down something that I love, and it's because he has a love for like John Cena and Roman Reigns and all these other guys that nobody really cares about, but he's just out of touch. He's kind of old. And the second reason I'm really excited for it, the XFL has a chance to be college football 2.0. In the NFL, you're kind of like, pro style. You kind of get your they're slow to catch up. They're really slow to catch up to things that people think are fun. And I think the XFL has a chance to have your Johnny Manziel's doing like not so much Johnny Manziel because I know people like look at Johnny Manziel and you think, oh man, this dude's a problem kind of guy or whatever. But more like, hey, Johnny Manziel ish kind of people were like, okay, he wasn't a star in the NFL, but this guy could run around, do all this, make tricks, do all this fun shit that you want to see, that I want to see, that we all want to see. And you'll get him. You'll get some. You'll get. I think you'll get like a more flashy type of play. Now, I guess the defense won't be that great and this and that. I don't know how that all works out. Maybe it's a lesser version of the NFL. Hopefully, he changes some rules where defensive players can actually play defense and stuff like that. But if we're being honest, we need something out there to challenge the NFL where they get away with giving us crap games. Like, forget the protest. I hated the NFL 3 years ago. I played football my whole life, like basically my whole life. And I couldn't stand watching football anymore. They just keep changing rules, keep making it easier on offensive players. The defense is trash. I actually like the Super Bowl versus it was Seattle versus Denver, where Seattle just blew them out the water. And the reason I really liked that Super Bowl was they defensively they killed the Broncos. They were getting picks, fumbles, all this other. It was a great game. Like they played a great defensive game and beat up on Peyton Manning. And I love to see it because we don't get that a lot anymore. It's the game has just become soft. You can't hit people. You can't. And that game was just great. And they just keep seeing, oh, well, if you pass the ball down the field and he gets to make all these catches and shit, it's gonna be great for your ratings. I guess because the number one league in college football right now is the SEC, which is a league built on defense. The Big Ten is kind of like a mix of both. And then you got the Pac-12 and the Big 12, who both are more offensive centric. They don't consistently get teams in. They're also not that much fun to watch. I don't care what anybody says. I watch those games and I get bored because there's no defense. At some point, like nobody wants to sit there and watch you play against air. You're just throwing the ball back and forth. That's not fun. I need defense. I need opposition. I want to see you struggle and work for it. And hopefully with the XFL, we get more defense and it's a more fun game to watch.